Tant pis, tu loupes quelque chose.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Sur vers noir feu. Allez.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next? This looks as good a place as any.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated.
We must rest. Though the... I return safe and sound, and I dare say wiser for my travels. The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I hope you slept well.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on... The roads, despite the hour. Much obliged. Who are you there? You're...
Your Majesty, 'tis not a matter for pioneers. Pray. As I informed you, should Disa denounce Your Majesty as a false citizen, few would elect to grant it. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is not... It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but that the central players in the court ought all be in attendance. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have if your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. Citizenry, I called upon my soldiers to call. What say you? I thank you. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had next is Half Village. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
There is much we ought to tend to. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of I have attempted to do the same through what that I could undertake. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and... There is much we ought to tend to. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, I refer to Waldar many a time as Disa demanded Waldar, and many a time as the magistrate refused her. For he is loyal to none but the... Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is thus. What say you? Might you be willing? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered,
Over here, if you please.
Alors, qu'est-ce que j'ai comme mission? D'ailleurs, ça on s'en fout.
Shall we make for Burnworth Palace? Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren king.
Truly.
Indeed. Though it is not widely known among the commons.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask.
You are the Arisen. Follow me. It is best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, pray be cautious.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's eye? Disa is my mother. Pray forgive. It was never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true... Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin spare.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis...
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use that...
So, you've come.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Aha! Then we are or have you proof that you... Ah, by that mark. This reminds me of a happening 140. He went before the people. And what befell him? Ha! Aye. I dare say your arrival brought escape. Here, I spend my days perusing the code and decipher, and I need not turn my ear. That said, tell me, as I suspected as much.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Well met, Sir arisen. Might I trouble you can afford perpetual.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Salut.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for many thanks? Ah, hold on a moment, sir. You see, one of the children we care, Malcolm, his name is. This building's very. Might I impose on you?
Let us begin by gathering information.
I quite agree.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might.
Malcolm's been just the other day. He was going around telling anyone who lived.
Don't need a just hide in the back of an ox cart. I won't mind. You've got to avoid the large crowds. But it's easy enough. I should know. I've done it.
My head hurts just thinking about it. What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. I wanted to get them a present, and the problem. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. Oh, well, thanks for hearing me out, Jenny.
My green.
If he was supposed to go explore, wish he'd woken me up. Lisa. Lisa. Don't tell no.
I wonder what it was. Malcolm? I don't know why he bothered.
Shall we report our results?
Vault? Ah, but you mentioned. Come. I fear there's not a motive. Follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the look there, a hole. There is naught to be done. Let us make haste.
to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind. Remain alert and not...
Is there no getting through this door?
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Malcolm, thank goodness you have my eternal gratitude.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and...
Truly, perhaps we...
We ought to follow close behind.
Right you are.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
It is quite a find indeed. Is this why I've ne'er seen so many books? Might I ask that you not share? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. Someone who... As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your son, let's investigate this place's secrets.
It mere boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered. It's surely any scholar's dream.
It is no great shock to me.
altar is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats. Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Oh, looking for the chick. Can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. It's all coming. My first stop at the scrap stores.
Well. Oh, to think such guide me outside.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Ah, if you truly are Arisen, words may be wind, but there's naught else I could. Mayhaps the knowledge I've gained reading tomes.
We have all we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
You have my support.
to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in this scrap? 'Twas part of a letter. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that to think 'tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deezer is if Regent King's friend is willing to aid us by drawing Deezer's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid
What could the Queen Regent?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty, since Magistrate Wardor has been said, mayhap it would be prudent. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Well done, everyone.
It is vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on. I sense eyes upon us. Trevor Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Pray, allow me to show you the way. Trevor Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring. In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Look, Master! Goblins!
Allow me!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. That was incredible. Never have I encountered such strategy. On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Oui.
We've no need of arrows. None of us can use them.
You never know. We might find a use for them.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really now? Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us aught of use.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
Do you really need my aid? You must try to free yourself.
Your aid is appreciated.
Creatures who know death cling to life.
It's the mark of a champion to prevail with weapons sheathed. you mind coming over here?
'Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
Understood.
Here we go again. Battles cannot be avoided. 'Tis fight or die.
Understood.
These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
All fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Not good enough.
The fire must be put out! They must always burn!
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment. Let me get that.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side. Over here, if you please.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Fiend! How did this happen? We must have fled the cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used.
I thank you for coming to our... And what luck! Nary... We've come... These roads have grown ever... There's even been tell of...
It's this way. My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
The Cyclops draws near. Not good enough. On my way. It seems our foe is unbalanced.
There is no better time to strike. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. The foe worthy of caution. Lord save our best will do. True enough. Truly are formidable, Arithmetic. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
street.
What?
Thank you again, sir.
Well met, sir. I thought so. That girl's... Now listen, 'tisn't...
Not good enough! Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated.
You shan't hear me complain about an...
Welcome.
I'm dead on my... Much to do yet.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
This really is fun.
Should my tale entertain you?
Come take a look. You'll be glad.
Alors...
You did. Always a pleasure.
No purchasing.
Why are you there? Who's the one I didn't ask? It is none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual...
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
And should my tale entertain you?
Nay, even if it shouldn't.
I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when... treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? Trevor Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
Goblins, master!
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course. got hold of the enemy.
Splendid.
Feast your eyes on this.
I'll save you!
Go where your help is needed.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Sleep magic? That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Seems they know we're not to be trifled with.
It's the mark of a champion to prevail with weapons sheathed. You distract our foe, Arisen. I'll see them routed.
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
J'ai déjà fait cette mine.
It's hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
We fight. To arms.
By your leave.
Expecting mercy.
Britain has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames!
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Oi, you there! Fix the fire, give us a hand. Right, lend us your aid. Get in the cockpit!
Our task is complete.
Well said.
Would you mind coming over here?
Wish me to return? At once, master.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. A chance you'd like to see it? Good morrow, everyone. Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well. Ogre? Just now, nothing.
Careful now. Look there. I espy another statue.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Salut Fredo.
Just yonder looks to be a... Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. One can see far to the distance from here.
It would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
You have my support.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Oh! A small force ventured inside. Though I've seen... I'll not stop you if you wish to...
It is naught but a... Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here. Damn blizzard. Is this run to draw my last? What's on it? Come.
may grant you wings.
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor,
Over here, if you please. It's rather high. It might be beyond... our reach.
allow me, Master. It is within my reach. Might I be of assistance?
Well, you don't see that every day. I imagine my master would faint were I to return beyond the rift with it.
Where are the Saurians?
Ice is our ally against such fiends! I've got it pinned! We'll have a hard time spitting its felt fluid in us now!
You're not one of us. Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
I suppose there could be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Not good enough! This creature is hard as stone, making it ideal for tossing at our other foes.
That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters?
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Perhaps we will understand more in time.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Allow me, Master. 'Tis within my reach. Might I be of assistance?
You went in there. I underestimated you, friend. You've done well this day. I thank you.
Oh, that's right. Now, listen well. The Gigantus is an earthen structure, just as the Arisen commands the port. Supposedly, the brine, as for what some would argue, but what of it? Those that brings me, 'tis formed of clay, and should it be stirred, you do not believe.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. We were hoping to reclaim. We fled when the drag. Easier said than done. What are we to do? Please, sir.
Saurians are bound, Master. Be on your guard.
We ought to proceed with caution. You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
That seems to be the last of the Saurians, Master. Shall we inform Sephiroth?
Is the deed done, good Arisen? We shall all be able to return to our homes. I dare say we'll have this place livable again. I cannot thank you enough. If you happen to pass by, I should like for you to see this place as 'twas.
With this, the peril has passed. Still. Perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
I quite agree.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when... to... the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again.
Need anything? Might as well take a look. What? While you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Now to report to Captain Brandt. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and set out again later.
Was a mysterious figure.
What did you think of that story? It was well told, and I'd heard tell of a beg, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear to...
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. Much obliged.
Nunlia Tilmo.
Akaya arume fa in Itarond, etele. Eldalia noon we. Didn't tie.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Akaya arume fa in Itarond, etele. Eldalia. At noon we. In Lalasta. Morfanenwen Alkawa.
Findamun.
Yarmen ran soron.
Ana.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should... Be glad to assist you.
Do come again.
Would you mind coming over here?
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job, Colin. The number of those who seek out, should you continue to display an ear, it slips my mind.
Well done, Master. By your efforts, our task is complete.
There is much we ought to tend to. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. Yet a minister who happens to be one of the Queen from the pains he took to remain on scene. 'Tis plain that alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught. I shall ensure that the door.
I am confident.
There is much we ought to tend to for some time now, and so, in honor of the false sovereign's identity, is still beyond our ken. But may up approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings, what say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of my thanks? Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need here. Take care, Your Majesty. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances as such.
Follow me.
There is much we ought to tend to, while examining the... For some time now, what's more, this cannot be mere happen, yet 'tis strange. I dare say, 'twas not. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. I am glad to hear it.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right. On the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
We're here, Master.
You are the... Follow me! Tis best you move on. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
Still, I suppose there's not much to worry about. It's not particularly convenient to wander around the palace.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive...
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my...
My lord...
Oh, unring your... As if anyone in this palace... Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chamber.
Salut.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though, we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you. And...
I cannot permit you to enter the masquerade hall in your current raiment. 'Tis ill-suited to the occasion. You shan't be allowed to attend the masquerade.
Not far from your station, are you not?
I do hope our sovereign's enjoying this.
I don't want to think it.
They continue to suffer.
Oups, oups, oups.
You shan't be allowed to attend the masquerade in that garb, sir. I beg you to read.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle a, ma tenue?
Consider your appearance. I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are in the masquerade.
Dull days for us. That sign is a blessing.
Our first sovereign in decades. Last, we'll see the end of major fluxes. Indeed, the original.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar. Apparently, even privately owned items.
I've some servants ferrying things over from Batar. Perhaps I ought to hasten them along.
My sword
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. Now, we who are gathered here are...
That matron's eyeing me. Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss. And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his carbs? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're set. I'll instruct my attendants to send you... Come see me in my... I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Delightful breeze.
Like what you see?
Anyone tickles your fancy, you just let...
20 000 pour me taper un gars là? Non mais n'importe quoi. Et dans quel monde là?
Welcome.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brandt will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, he is merely Desa's, even were he to be, but if there's aught that can, he seems a man of import. Pray, allow me to investigate.
Queen Regent Disa,
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. Let me see. Pray make haste to make a clue. Though the political I fear such a partnership. At any rate, to seem as I will investigate these matters as best I can. Only once we have gleaned, and ere it slips my mind. Pray.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim? Shall we see how Harve Village fares of late, Master? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Might as well take a look. While you're here, eh? Many thanks.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just... Let's hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is prudent in the application of coin.
Welcome. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all... All right on the roads? Despite the hour.
You know where to find me.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the road?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Tis good to be busy. Work be...
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
A Cyclops hide is already tough, and now the beast's gone and armored itself. We must find a way to remove its nose.
Our foe is susceptible to lightning attacks.
Arisen! Are you all right? It seems we have enraged our foe.
I do not use their range to our advantage. By your leave.
Too slow.
Not good enough. Lots to do. Precious little time.
Would you care to behold a forgotten Rift Stone, as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. 'Tisn't far.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
I'll crush you if you keep that up. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time. 'Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
You're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master.
Now that is a surprise.
Not good enough!
Défoncé.
This is rather thrilling.
An ogre? Just our luck.
We ought to proceed with caution.
You have my protection. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. I shall finish this for the Arisen.
Take that!
Ok. Déglingue. Encore.
It's of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Dogma's eastern edge. Dino, we are under attack! I shall finish this! For the Arisen!
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Right there. This foe is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat. I know not what to say. Tis pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
You have my support.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? Is that a statue I espy over yonder? Take a closer look.
Well done!
You've my gratitude. Consider it my thanks for all you've done.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome,
go again. To arms! Of course. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Over here, if you please. I've just had a thought. I appreciate you carrying our heavy items, but do let me know if you need a hand. Tis this way.
Ça veut surtout dire, bon, Trump a fait nous force à faire tous machine arrière, donc du coup on fait tous machine arrière. C'est ça que ça veut dire.
Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Not bad.
Plenty more where that came from.
Well said.
Bien sûr que oui. Ah oui, mais ça c'est aussi indéniable, mais pourquoi maintenant, tu vois? Disney a toujours été moralisateur, ça n'a jamais changé. Bon, ouais, ça j'y crois pas trop. Ils ont pas besoin de ça pour se faire de la thune, ils possèdent je sais pas combien de marques. Enfin, quand ton combat il est pas forcément bon, tu dis pas bon. En fait, ce qu'on fait c'est bien, vous êtes pas prêts. Vous dites, on dit, oui. Mais bah oui, c'est donc pas un discours de Disney, tu vois, pour moi. Et bien sûr qu'ils vont y revenir. Dans 5 ans. Ouais.
The villagers' stares are sharp as daggers. What is their intent, I wonder?
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
Tu parles des 3 mousquetaires femmes là? Ok, ouais, non mais après faut pas déconner, ouais, si ils ont fait une proposition des 3 mousquetaires. Il est sorti au cinéma et il a fait un bide mais monumental.
You there? Are you looking to enter the village? You best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here.
That man just now seemed rather on edge.
What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
We'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here.
Well met, sir. How might I do it,
Après, il y a des propositions, c'est pas gênant, tu vois, genre une petite sirène noire. Bon, c'est Disney qui a créé la petite sirène, ils en font un peu ce qu'ils veulent, tu vois. Bon, après, c'est pas. Bah, qu'il a adapté, en tout cas, en romance, en romance enfantine, si. Donc, bon, ils en font un peu ce qu'ils veulent. Oui, mais. Oui, mais c'est un conte à la base qui est pas du coup destiné au public enfantin. Les contes de Grimm, c'est quand même de la culture, c'est quand même une culture différente. Bon, bref, quoi qu'il en soit, c'est moins choquant, tu vois, que effectivement un personnage de littérature qui est ancré. Mais ça peut être n'importe quoi. Ça peut être effectivement des Trois Mousquetaires femmes, ça peut être un James Bond femme, tu vois, enfin des trucs un peu où le code, pour moi, il est pas concret, tu vois. Ah oui, non, mais bien sûr. Non, mais ça, là-dessus, je suis complètement d'accord. Mais si tu veux, bon, en fait, comment dire, quand, quand la nature de la chose dénature l'histoire originelle, c'est gênant. Mais tu vois, une petite sirène noire, bon, c'est pas gênant. Par contre, tu mets là comme des rumeurs qui parleraient d'une petite maison dans la prairie par Netflix avec des blacks, là tu dis bah non, parce qu'en fait, la petite maison dans la prairie, c'est la famille américaine de base qui s'installe dans les terres pour pouvoir aussi cultiver la notion du travail américain. Donc là, forcément, c'est différent, tu vois. Et là, du coup, je me dis, bon, bah, effectivement, c'est pas pareil. Un James Bond femme, c'est pas possible parce qu'effectivement, la nature du personnage, il fait que c'est un homme qui soit un peu sexiste, macho. Donc, forcément, c'est pas adapté, c'est à des natures, tu vois. Mais, oui. Mais du coup, ça dénature un Kirikou qui soit pas effectivement issu des terres africaines, ça poserait effectivement le même problème parce que ça dénature le rôle du personnage. Bah non, oui, mais si tu veux, le principe même de la petite sirène, c'est pas qu'elle soit blanche ou pas. C'est que c'est une petite sirène, tu vois, qui sort de l'eau pour pouvoir vivre dans le monde terrestre, tu vois. Donc forcément, voilà. Donc si tu veux, ça me gêne moins pour le coup. Mais non. Oui, mais le principe même du caractère du personnage de James Bond, c'est que c'est un homme qui est issu de la guerre froide, qui est quand même sexiste. C'est différent en fait, si tu veux. La caricature à l'époque fait que tu peux pas. Oui, mais oui, mais voilà, c'est écrit dans le scénario, c'est dans le scénario et en fait, il n'est pas remplacé. C'est juste qu'effectivement, dans le film original, il a pris sa retraite et donc du coup, forcément, ils ont mis quelqu'un d'autre à sa place. Bon, bah, ce quelqu'un, c'est une femme, donc si tu veux, ça s'explique, ça, c'est pas grave, tu vois, pour le coup. Oui, mais c'est pas la 007, en fait, c'est pas un remplacement de personnage principal. C'est si tu veux, le service secret ont dénominé son numéro de matricule à un autre agent, tu vois. C'est pas décrit comme sa remplaçante, c'est décrit comme un nouvel agent qui porte le numéro qui était libre pour le coup, tu vois. Par exemple. Ah oui, non, mais ça c'est sûr. Ça c'est sûr.
Hail! How'd he know to expect you? Why not ask him yourself?
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume...
If you're curious...
Greetings. I trust you are. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid if aught about what is here that to begin with. Of course, you are, which is to say, is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious? Naturally, I'm not. You're the second arisen to come. In response, oops, don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of those who deal in Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, I've lived in this village. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to...
Lequel j'ai pas suivi.
Well done, Arisen. You have acquired a maester's teaching.
Ouais, mais ça m'étonne pas parce qu'il était pas. Il me semble que j'en ai vu une partie, il était pas mauvaisement joué, tu vois. Donc pour moi, c'était pas une mauvaise adaptation. En vrai, tu vois, c'est pas le pire Disney. Encore une fois, j'appuie sur ma position de. C'est pas gênant en fait, tu vois. Par contre, tu me ferais un Blanche-Neige de Black, là je dis bah non, le personnage principal s'appelle Blanche-Neige, c'est pas possible. Tu vois, là ça desservirait complètement le truc par contre. Bon, ça a été évoqué, mais moi je pense que quand c'est bien joué, c'est pas une question d'acteur. Ouais, mais tu vois, je trouve qu'il n'y a pas eu de film Petite Sirène, du coup c'est le premier live action, après c'est tiré du dessin animé, mais Disney se met à faire des live action de tous ces dessins animés, donc tu vois, c'est pas non plus choquant pour le coup. Et puis c'est plutôt pas mal fait, les live action de Disney sont pas mauvais, il y a peut-être un ou deux peut-être au pire, mais c'est pas mauvaisement interprété. Ouais, mais je pense qu'ils veulent aussi toucher un autre public. Tu vois, moi, les dessins animés, je les ai vus quand j'étais petit, je les remettrai jamais parce que c'est pas quelque chose qui m'intéresse. Par contre, les live action, j'aime bien. Tu vois, Disney, ils sont quand même pas mal. Et ils font ça pour tout leur Disney. Regarde, dans 2 mois, là, il y a Stitch qui sort en live action aussi. Donc, c'est pas. Ça, c'est leur. En fait, c'est leur politique aussi commerciale, tu vois. Donc, oui, bah, tu connais l'histoire, ça, c'est sûr. Mais bon. Après, tu vois, ouais, c'est pas choquant. Oui, bah ils en font toujours de la nouveauté. Ils sortent une pelletée de dessins animés tous les ans Disney. Donc en termes de nouveauté, c'est pas, ils sont loin de rien proposer. Mais je pense qu'aussi, tu vois, commercialement, ils veulent aussi, je pense, continuer, tu sais, avec les jeunes, les vieilles, garder les vieilles générations avec les live action qui regardent plus forcément les dessins animés, etc. Donc je pense que c'est aussi leur politique commerciale et culturelle. Mais ça, c'est pas. Ça me choque pas en vrai que 50 réalisateurs qui font la même proposition pour un même film, tu vois, par exemple. Oui, mais ça je comprends bien. Mais... Bon, ouais, là-dessus, je trouve dur avec Disney parce qu'il y a au moins 3 ou 4 dessins animés par an à chaque fois qui arrivent. Alors après, effectivement, c'est plus les mêmes qualités que les dessins animés de l'époque, on va pas se mentir, mais ça reste des dessins animés qui en proposent au moins quelques-uns par an, donc il y a quand même de la proposition derrière. Tu vois, il y en a qui marchent. Encantado de l'année dernière a quand même très très bien fonctionné. Celui de l'année d'avant, là, avec le Raya et le dragon, c'était un peu pourrave, mais bon, c'était pas, ça se regarde. Oui, voilà. Ouais, mais tu vois, ça me gêne pas. Moi, j'aime bien les live action, en vrai. Tu vois, bon, il y en a 2-3. Tu vois, j'ai vu Pinocchio là, il y a 15 jours, 3 semaines. Mais bon, avec Tom Hanks, c'était quand même pourrave. Mais ils ont fait un Pinocchio avec Tom Hanks, ouais, Disney. Mais Le film est pas mal en lui-même, mais en fait la fin n'a rien à voir avec celle du dessin animé et ça méritait un petit peu plus de temps en fait de travailler dessus. Mais bon, en vrai c'est pas... Merde. Merde.
You made it after all. Guess that means I would.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Figures you'd want to know about. We're supposed to be neutral, ordinarily. But I suppose I can tell you. His real name is Dara. But he's been we had no choice, see? After he went off, we're men and women of that's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to him. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to and what a scheme that turned out to. Still, we'd have a hard... But we can't have him... Methinks. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it with...
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Over here, if you please. We're here, Master.
As a reward, you will, of course, require...
I'll go and open the chest.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
J'ai besoin de ça. Ouais, il cartonne sévère parce qu'il est très c'est un très bon jeu. Hein. On parle de 200 heures de jeu. On est sur du... là j'ai bientôt fini. Là, je suis à peut-être 40 heures de visionnage de stream sur le jeu. Il est quand même... c'est du médiéval simulator. Hein. Tu fais tout toi-même. C'est assez incroyable. Et il a détenu le record du plus grand nombre de mots dans le script. Le record du monde. Avec 2,5 millions, je crois, mots dans le script d'un jeu. Donc, non, il y a eu du taf dessus. Possiblement, je pense qu'on est sur... bon, après, il faut voir les autres jeux de l'année, mais je pense qu'il va être listé dans les jeux de l'année. Dans les Game Awards, c'est même sûr. Je pense qu'on a à faire un petit GOTY, mais bon, l'année vient juste de commencer, donc on verra, mais... Ah ouais, il fait assez fureur. Après, c'est de la quête FedEx, hein. Faut aimer, c'est vraiment à l'ancienne. Hein. Un peu comme Dragon's Dogma là, que je suis en train de faire. Faut courir partout, c'est lent. Tu parles beaucoup. Ah, c'est énormément de temps. Hein. Puis des fois, tu vas à l'autre bout de la carte pour amener une patate. Mais par contre, tu as chaque action que tu fais. En fait, c'est un RPG, donc tu peux faire ta run éloquence, tu vois, ou charismatique, ou être le vrai connard. Tu peux détrousser tout le monde. Enfin, tu as vraiment chaque chose de ton inventaire a une importance. Les gens te traitent différemment de la façon dont tu t'es habillé. Si t'es habillé comme un seigneur, ils vont te dire monsieur, ils vont te faire des prix sur les marchandises et tout. Si par contre t'es habillé comme un paysan, ils vont te traiter comme de la merde, ils vont t'envoyer de la merde à la gueule. Enfin, c'est assez c'est assez fou. Ouais. Il y a un travail de dingue sur ce jeu. Pour un studio de l'Est, c'est quand même plutôt assez salvateur, en vrai. C'était Polak, ouais. Le seul défaut qu'a le jeu pour le moment, c'est que ils ont pas. En fait, le jeu a été. Oh, non, même pas. Le combat a été très bien accueilli. Il a été amélioré par rapport au 1. Non, c'est qu'en fait, le studio, les investisseurs ont demandé une sortie un peu plus tôt. Donc du coup, ils ont pas fini de faire les. En fait, ils ont sous-traité les merde. La question du langage, en fait, les traductions avec différents prestataires. Et du coup, il y a 3 pays sur les 8 où les prestataires ont pas fait de très bon boulot, dont notamment la France. Donc du coup, les prestataires ont donné la moitié de leur travail à des IA, si tu veux. Donc du coup, il y a beaucoup d'IA qui parlent et donc du coup, ça se sent un peu dans les dialogues en fait. Des fois, t'as aucune émotion. Donc du coup, le studio a remis de la thune dans leur jeu pour que début mars, il y ait toutes les mises à jour avec toutes les traductions, avec des vrais acteurs et tout qui font les traductions de voix, du coup. Ouais, tu vois qu'encore en termes de traduction et de jeu d'acteur, c'est quand même un peu léger, tu vois. Tu vois vraiment la différence encore. Oui, bon, on verra dans quelques années, ça c'est sûr. Mais bon.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
De toute façon.
This hour, I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Ready to forge on?
Ah bah de toute façon c'est déjà commencé, hein, même dans les doublages de séries, là